You made a decision. Not loudly, not publicly, not for attention, but internally. You decided that this version of you was no longer enough. Not because you hate yourself, but because you see your potential. There comes a moment in life when comfort becomes heavier than growth. And that was your moment. You stopped asking, "Why is this happening to me?" and started asking, "Who am I becoming through this?" That question changes everything. Growth is expensive. It costs comfort. It costs old habits. It costs relationships that no longer align. It costs the version of you that wanted things to be easy. Nobody talks about that part. They talk about success. They talk about results. They talk about winning. But they don't talk about the nights you sit alone questioning everything. They don't talk about how discipline feels boring, how consistency feels invisible, how progress feels slow. But you stayed, even when it wasn't exciting, even when it wasn't glamorous, even when nobody noticed. That is the cost, and you paid it. The biggest battle was never external, it was internal. The voice that said, "You're not ready." The voice that said, "You're behind." The voice that said, "Maybe this isn't for you." You heard it. And you didn't silence it with noise. You answered it with action. One disciplined choice at a time. One uncomfortable decision at a time. You didn't win by confidence. You won by commitment. Confidence comes later. Commitment comes first. And you chose commitment. That is why you are still standing. Something shifted. You stopped negotiating with yourself. You stopped lowering your standard when it got hard. You stopped saying, "Just this once." Because you understood something powerful. Standards build identity. Identity builds destiny. The small choices you repeat daily are building the person you will become in 5 years. So you raise the bar. Not for others, for yourself. And that quiet decision started changing everything. Pressure did not break you. It revealed you. Every delay refined your patience. Every rejection strengthened your resilience. Every failure sharpened your awareness. You stopped seeing obstacles as punishment. You started seeing them as preparation. Gold is not formed in comfort. It is refined in fire. And the fire did not destroy you. It purified you. You are no longer waiting for motivation. You are leading yourself. Leadership is not about controlling others. It's about mastering your reactions, mastering your time, mastering your discipline. You don't need applause. You need alignment. Alignment with who you say you want to be. And when you lead yourself well, life responds differently. Opportunities appear differently. Energy shifts differently. Because you changed. You are not chasing a better life anymore. You are building a stronger self. And that changes everything. One day people will see the results. They will see the confidence. They will see the strength. They will see the discipline. But they will not see the silent war. They will not see the internal battles. They will not see the lonely growth. But you will know. You became gold when nobody was watching. You became powerful when nobody believed. You became disciplined when nobody applauded. Step by step, silently. And this is not your peak. This is your foundation. Because once you raise your standard, you never go back. Gold in every step. Fade out slow. Music softens. Heartbeat fades. Logo appears.